Welcome back to Fallout 76 Burning Spring Daily Challenge Guide for May 10th. It's a beautiful Sunday morning, 10:45 on the dot. So let's go live, let's check out the dailies, and let's have some fun today. Alright, looks like we're gonna have some amazing ones today. Let's see, eat a cobbler, which is not a pie. Alright, looks like we're gonna make a cranberry cobbler. Let's see, complete 6 daily challenges. Complete an event while at our activity while on a team. We got that. Consume a vintage alcohol beverage. Alright. Drink 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums. Kill 3 anglers. Kill an enemy in the Savage Divide 5 times over. And scrap junk to produce adhesive. Alright. Let's see. Well, I think we could do the adhesive one real quick in our camp. We do have our down cargo bot, which produces, I believe, military tape. Military duct tape, which produces 4 adhesives. Too bad we only got 1. 7 dog tags, though. Wow. I'll take those. I know we have the tree here, which makes excessive adhesive. Does that count? It says 8. So that does break down to adhesive. Let's see, what else do we have here? That we got food. Then we got our lead and aluminum here. Central modules. Too bad that thing doesn't spawn any cranberries. Please. Check ammunition. Anything here with adhesive? No. Rat poison, fiberglass, and lead. That's good to know. Let's see. What was that? Was it under the chemistry? I'm thinking vegetable starch. I don't think it was in the chemistry. I think that was something to cook up. Let's check the red hog on the spigot. Another utility. So it's corn, beet fruit. Pure water. Another way to make adhesive.
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody.
So let's go to our scrap box, drop everything we got. Looks like the excess adhesive did not count. Good thing we have a couple mute for plants over here. Aid. We may have to not aid, food. Unlock our purified water. We'll make an extra vegetable adhesive to break down to vegetable starch into adhesive. One vegetable starch, we can break that down for adhesive. There we go. We got our 2, or like 2 extra we needed. We just needed 1 more. We got the adhesive. What's next? Alright, consume a vintage beverage. You could do... We have a few of those actually we drink of. You could do, what was it, vintage Nukashine, vintage Meyer Magic Moonshine, vintage lead champagne, and vintage tick blood tequila. Let's see. Sunrise, but right now we don't want mixed drinks. We want some other spirits. Alright, so boil water, neat food, let's see, stable crimson bloods. Whoa, I didn't know we used that for the recipe. Tick blood. What about Nukashine? Boil water, corn, nuclear material, Nuka-Cola quantum, razor green, some wood. What was the other one that was on the list? Nukashine, tick blood. I know the Magic Meyer ones you could get over there at the... What's it called? Sunday Brothers Cabin. Where is it? Over here in the Meyer. Here we go. You could get some of the jars there and throw them in the fermenter. Yeah, sugar-free Nukashine, vintage Nukashine. I think we have some in our inventory. There we go. But should we dare drink it and get teleported across the map? Well, we'll save the teleportations for another day, and we'll take down 2 of the leaded champagnes. Oh, we just need to drink 1. Let's see. Anger, Savage Divide, Nuka-Cola Quantum. We could drink that too. We got 2 in our bag. We get that across the area. Let's see. Clean an activity or... Let's see, that cobbler. We need a cranberry. So let's go... I believe there's some in the fields over here by the Aaron Hall Homestead. I think we just need a few cranberries. If they don't have any here, we can always go to the cranberry bog. We just collected about 9 cranberries. There we go. 10 would be enough. Make multiples. Head back to the camp, head to that cooking station, make that cobbler. And I believe yesterday when we had the Nuka-Cola, showed off a few places where we could find some. Station's back over here. Cranberry cobbler. Yeah, just 1 cranberry and some wood. Makes cranberry cobbler. We'll make those. Cranberry cobbler. beautiful quantum. Hello, I think it's almost a spawn. Let's see, let's double check. Let's see if we get lucky at the chop shop. I know the Nuka-Cola vending machine in there. Sometimes there's a chance to spawn one. And there's also one in the Nuka World on tour. See if we can go in here without being detected. Oh, looks like somebody's already been here. So they got that one already. They got the cranberry out of the fridge too. The Nuka cranberry. Let's see, where's another spot where a quantum could spawn to? If not, I think you could buy them at the vendors, bubbles and them. Looks like this one got hit too. They left the door open. Alright, let's head over to Nuka World on tour. Right here we spawn, we walk back over here instead of taking the long route around. And I just saw the door just flung open. Sometimes you can find a quantum in here. Let's see if they're restocked in here. Just right behind the Nuka arcade. Heading over to the mix machines. Let's see, we can buy a quantum for 68 caps. Restock that. Let's see. Let's check up here. I know they're probably already ransacked, but I could show you guys where to double look just in case.
I do everything myself.
And we can stow the rifle for now. We're not shooting any enemies. Let's see. Sometimes you can get lucky up here. And also you can double check. I forgot to set myself to do not disturb. Sometimes you can find some in here. All the doors are left open, so you can just go in here and start looking. Oh, they left some behind. Table. Yeah, it looks like they did the event here recently. Left the glass ones behind. I got a Nuka-Cola. Oh, this one's isn't open. I'm ready to check the one down there. Well, we'll go say hello to Bubbles and get the second quantum from her, just straight out buying and purchasing. I think it would go visit the frat house, the pie house, whatever. Probably the shovel's gonna be empty because I know we looted that the other day. No, we looted it yesterday.
There's times you've got to accept the cards you're dealt.
Alright, Bubbles, what do you got in stock? Alright, orange, grape, we'll take those. Wild, there's our second quantum. We can purchase. Take the cherries so we can make some rat hogs. What was it called again? Burn-ins. Let's check out the frat house just in case. I'm trying to think of other spots where I've come across a quantum. like somebody already took care of the ghouls here, so we may be coming up to an empty shelf. Maybe not, the door's closed. Let's see, we got an orange, grape, dark, and a regular one. I think it's, I believe, cherry, then a quantum. And I think a wild usually sits here. Because if we double check. Picture we took. Yeah, cherry, quantum, and wild. We'll take these. Hey, free caps. So there's a few spots we can check out for Nukashine quantum. If you find a ghoul in here or not. Alright, now for the next hard part. Is find some anglers. Metal dome. Test your metals up. One person. We do have to do an event and activity on a team. Alright, let's go help them out, then we'll get the anglers. Let's see how good are these weapons. I'm just mixing and matching.
It's a game to them. It's life and death to us.
Got plasma.
Our house, our rules. Gladiators of steel are gonna love Island is
Hey, it's the gladiators are. That's what.
Place your bets, grab a snack, and settle in for another bout in the Metal Dome. I'm Buzzsaw, your master of ceremonies for this robot throwdown. You're about to see the best Rust Eagle war machines take on a team of wasteland warriors in 3 rounds of brutal combat. Turn your attention to the arena floor and let's introduce our combatants. Take a good look at the gladiators of steel before our bots make short work of them. Get ready for round 1. We'll make scrap out of you in no time.
Release the robots. Oh, these guys kind of enemies in the savage device. Nice. I forgot we had to do that. Get that one back, Nate?
The Rust Eagles won't scare us away that easily.
That works. Start Stalker Alien Disintegrator. Nice. Let's see. Switch to the backup.
You're lucky that was the warm-up. This time, you're facing Beatrice the Wrench's death machines.
Chill with that flamethrower.
Great work, gladiators! We won't go down without a fight!
Appreciation for getting all up close.
Do we have any other? We got some cryonades. Spamming emotes. Get the crowd riled up.
Lost Eagles, this is what we've been waiting for. It's time for the Scourge of Steel, the gruesome gouger, the Bruise.
Shit, I'm hit!
Oh, people keep grabbing me.
I can't wait to see what the scribe says when we tell her about this one. Time to get back to me.
Just wait, gladiators. We're gonna make that hunt bigger and meaner than ever before.
Alright, that's our event, our activity on a team. We know we're on a team of one with a public team. Alright, let's see. What we got left? Anglers. Let's see if we get lucky at the neural shallows. 'Cause I think anglers are pretty hard to find around here. Let's see if we get lucky. There's one that looks like they're spawned in here, right? Normally you can ship the 10. Maybe one on this back side. Only 2 here? Should be 3. Well, that made us spawn. Alright, there's one spot. There's 3 anglers here. That's another spot. I know there's one close to the Myers Eye. Somewhere around this mountain range here. So we go to the Myers Eye and head south. Let's see if we can find them. Now I can show you guys a few spots. More like this way. Keep an eye out, look for something going from the ground. Should be getting close. Ah, there's one right over there. Here's another 3. Right here. Where's another one we can find some? Let's see. Looks like someone's already over here by the medical supplies. Let's see. We can find them. Looks like floaters spawn in here today. I know there's a chance for them to spawn at the Moonshine Jamboree, but that event's not up right now. Well, there's a chance they could show up at the Thunder Mountain substation. We'll take a look there. I think there may be another spot in the Cranberry Bog. Looks like they're fighting one. Ravenous angler with 2 going glovers. Let's see if there's any other ones. Looks like one here because those 2 were fighting each other. Let's check out another spot. Oh yeah. Good old pylon B13. I think there's usually 3 of them on the base of that thing. Looks like snallygassers. Well, I think that's pretty much all the areas where they could spawn other than public events. Sometimes you get snallygaster, sometimes you get anglers, and a rare occasion a deathclaw. Alright, so let's head back to camp and we'll do a quick recap. Back in campus. So all we needed was a simple cranberry and some wood to make a cranberry cobbler, which is not a pie. We get that daily done and done. Let's see, we joined or we created a public team. We did the tester metal public event. Let's see, what's next? Drink or consume a vintage alcohol beverage, and everybody knows. I think the quest lines to start is wasted on Nukashine or something like that. So you could talk to Biv, you get the recipes, you get the brewing station, the fermenting station. So you can craft any of the alcohol beverages. Let's see. What does it take to craft? I think it's spirits for the Nukashine. Some boiled water. Corn, nuclear material, nuclear quantum, razor green, some wood. And take what you crafted, throw some in the fermenter. I believe like 15 minutes later, they should be fully fermented and ready to consume. We did a big batch of, I think it was ballistic wall stock. Yeah, ballistic block. Says it has no boiled water on it. We'll make one out of that. We'll just throw it in the fermenter. And I'll turn it into vintage Nukashine. Get teleported somewhere random on the map. Let's see. Oh, battle bots just popped up. So we drink 2 Nuka-Cola Quantums, and there's a few spots that out in the wild they spawn in. If not, you can go straight to Nuka World on tour, buy it from the mix machines, and also visit Bubble at White Springs, and you can get the 2 real quick. Get that daily done and done. Alright, we went to multiple places to kill some anglers. Let's see, we'll do a recap on the map. You can find 3 over here at the No Shallows. We come over here to the Myers Eye and head like kind of like south by southwest and get around here by these mountain ranges. There's another 3 there. There's a possibility over here. We get the public event over here for the Moonshine Jamboree at the Sunday Brothers Cabin. They spawn in there a bunch. You can check Thunder Mountain Substation. We found one there, so usually they can spawn there. And if not, you can try your luck over here at Pylon B13. Sometimes it's snallygasters, sometimes anglers. Maybe you get lucky with a deathclaw. Back up to the map. Let's see. When we did Tester Metal, we killed enemies in the Savage Divide, which is this area down the middle of the map. We got the northern side all the way to the south, which divides Ash region from the Cranberry Bog, the forest from the mire. Just go out in this area and start taking down enemies, find some dailies you can do around here. Just get those 5 enemy kills. Just go in random spots. Let's see, and scrap junk to produce adhesive. So we got creative here. I believe our down drone creates military grade duct tape. Don't got anything right now, but it's usually one piece. Gives you 4 adhesives, and we had to do some Then we got to craft some vegetable starch because the exit adhesive doesn't count for the daily. So what was vegetable starch made out of again? Let's see, corn, 2 corns, 2 beetroots, some purified water, some potatoes to make your vegetable starch, and you can break that down to adhesive for your scrap box, or just scrapping it down. That's pretty much it all for the dailies for today. So let's bring it to an end here. I'll let you guys do what you guys do best. Hit me up with a comment down below. Leave a like. Don't forget to share the video. I really appreciate you catching that replay back on my YouTube channel. You know what to do there. Hit that sub notification button for the daily content drop. Special thanks for you guys watching live on Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button there as well. Catch me live every day. And once again, thanks for watching. See you on the next one, and have an amazing day.